San Francisco, May 7th to 10th. Then he'll be going up to Las Vegas for the opening of the Improvisation at the Riviera Hotel, May 12th to the 18th. And on May 31st, obviously he's performing at all the places that Sammy has missed. He'll perform in concert at the Moore Theater in Seattle. Would you welcome Bill Maher? Bill?
I'd like to plug a few more things. No, I'm sorry. Well, how are you? I hope you're in a good mood. I am. I love this time of year. Baseball, you're talking about that Pia Zadora thing. I heard a fact even crazier than that. Did you know this? This is the truth. Fidel Castro, the dictator of Cuba, was a minor league baseball player in this country in the 50s. Everybody know this to be true? It is absolutely true. And, you know, God, when you think about it, and the fact they asked Casey Stengel years later, they said, do you think history, you know, might have been a little different if he had stayed here and made the major leagues instead of going back to Cuba and start the revolution? And Casey said, no, the Yankees had the pennant won that year anyway. It's a joke. But, oh, I know what you're saying. You're saying, sure, there are world problems. But what can we do about it? We're no folk singers. But yet we must strive, we must ask the key questions in life. What is the meaning of life? What is the nature of man? Is wrestling fixed? What is Martinizing, and why does it take only 1 hour? I think it's a sexual thing, Martinizing. I think I was Martinized once. It only took 5 minutes, though. I must have been very excited. But I kid the world situation. You know, I tell you something. Even as crazy as it's gotten, even this last week, I feel very safe and secure in this world. I must give credit to Ronald Reagan for that. I feel safe because, no, not because of anything he's done, really, just because he is so indestructible himself. You know, he's unbelievable. He's an inspiration. He gets shot. He gets cancer. Well. He wells it all away. He's like a movie monster. He goes down, he gets up. He goes down, he gets up. He's like Jason, you know? He's down, and then the eyes just open, and there he is again. In Russia, the guy gets a cold, he's dead in a week. You know, our guy, you know, the next time we hit Libya, I bet he goes himself. Well, wake me when we're over the target. You know. Boy, that Libya, have you noticed since Vietnam, we only fight with countries who really know we can beat the hell out of, you know? I mean, did you read some of the things? They fired their missiles the day after we were there? Boy. And they fired them at an island off Italy, and, you know, they fell way short. And, of course, Gaddafi was mad at that. He executed the guy who threw them. But it was a popular move. But, see, that is the amazing thing about Ronald Reagan, is that even when he does something policy-wise that people don't like, he's still popular. You know, he's such a likable... I'm that way, too. He does something sometimes I don't like. I want to be mad at him, but you can't. You turn on the TV, it's one of those, you, Reagan, I'm... Oh, Ronnie. Oh, as long as you put it that way, I guess I could agree with you on that. You know, you can't not like him. You see him going off for the weekend Friday. He's got the plaid pants, walking the dog, wave. It's like your dad is running the country, you know? You can't hate your dad, and he shouldn't be running the country. My dad, that is. But, no, he's unbelievable, you know? Even the press can't ask him a tough question. You notice that? I mean, and sometimes they ask him a question, and let's face it, he is not the most studied of presidents. I mean, it's part of his charm. But sometimes they ask him something, and he really doesn't have a clue. I mean, there is a look in his eye. It's that look your dog gets when you switch a ball from hand to hand, you know? You know, and the press, it's their job. They want to ask him a tough question, but he's so nice, you know. They want to be tough, but he's elderly. He's, you know, been hurt. He's got something on his nose. There's always something, you know. They want to be tough. It comes out, Mr. President, how about this weather we're having? I think we need new blood in that prison. I'd like to see the National Enquirer in there. They'd have some good questions, huh? Mr. President, isn't it true that talking radishes from another planet are impersonating U.S. senators? I read the Inquirer. I love that. I love all that celebrity stuff. Boy, out here, you really get into that. I read the most interesting celebrity sex book about the Marx Brothers. Did you know that during sex, Harpo never shut up? And he was the quiet one. But, now, do you get the feeling when God wants to have a good laugh, he always does it with sex? I mean, look at the way some of the things are structured in life. You know, women reach their peak at 38, late 30s or something, men at 9. Somebody's having a good laugh over that. Oh, and if you think people's sex is strange, you ever read about animals or watch nature shows? There are some things out there, like spiders. There are certain female spiders that bite the head, true, off the male after sex. No. That's the Sisters of Sappho Club meeting. No, that's not how I thought of it. I'm just thinking, is God tired up there? I mean, is he just going, let's see, spiders, spiders, spiders. She bites his head off. I don't know, I've run out of ideas. You got
You got to hire that girl to go with you in concert, and when you get to that punchline, hey, right on, yeah. We have to do this first? What? We have a minute. You got engaged or you got married? Which was it?
I got engaged. It was right after I did the New Year's Eve show here, and I was in a tux, and I figured, what the hell? She came to the show, and she was impressed, and it worked.
Really?
Well, not yet, and I guess this isn't a good, charmed place to do it.
No. This is like when you own your own dirigible and you're talking to the captain of the Hindenburg. You don't want to, don't go by us, but I hope you're going to be real happy.
No, I think I will be. I'm really happy about that.
This is your first?
To my knowledge, it is.
First marriage?
Yes, but see, my parents set a great example. They're married like 35 years, which is pretty impressive. I never understand these, you know, people who get 9, with Liz Taylor going for 9, you know, 3 is good.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, but, I didn't mean that, but, you know, I keep messing up here.
3's in the ballpark, right?
But 9, even the minister can't keep a straight face. You know, he's up there. Do you promise? Can I have the ring from the Cracker Jack box?
Anyway, I hope it turns out real well.
Well,
You'll be real
hope
happy.
so, too.
Yeah, gonna have family and all that.